Celebrating individuality one by one. None of these things is quite like the other, because these are all one of a kind. In 2018, Caitlin Berthune was cheering on the whole football team solo.
I get really nervous. I'm always nervous.
The Maine native was even outnumbered by her coaching staff and, of course, opposing cheerleading squads.
It is a little bit weird. It's unusual, but we think it's amazing that she's continuing to cheer by herself. It's so cool.
Here we go, Katie! Here we go!
In Marvel's Avengers, no one can pick up Thor's hammer but Thor. Alan Pan saw that challenge and accepted. He created his own Thor, or rather, Alan hammer, that only he can lift.
Go for it. Let's see if you're worthy.
No can do. Not a single person can make the thing budge except for Alan. His superhuman strength, his smarts. The engineer built the hammer with a powerful electromagnet that locks up on metal surfaces. He built in a fingerprint scanner that only unlocks for him. From a blockbuster movie prop to blockbuster video, the video rental chain was a monster in the 90s. When it first launched in 1989, a new store opened every 17 hours, growing to 9,000 stores. Now there is only one relic left in the entire world. This one in Bend, Oregon. And customers can't get enough.
People come in and say, oh my gosh, it still looks like a Blockbuster. And I'm like, well, of course it does. We are Blockbuster.
Brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of grew up going to Blockbuster.
And how has the last Blockbuster been doing since the pandemic?
We've faced many challenges over the years, and we've managed to muddle through, and we will this one too.
Here they are, reopened and taking safety precautions like wiping every rental down and delivering orders to cars.
We put them clean, nice, and wiped down into a Ziploc bag, and then carry them out so that they're not being touched with bare hands at any point, and they're nice and safe for everybody.
They're doing all they can to keep things safe.
We're not going anywhere. The last Blockbuster will stay alive, and we'll keep the name going.
The little video store that could. Their current most popular rentals, Contagion and Outbreak. Lobster is considered a decadent treat by many. But would you eat this one? Can you spot the difference? It has 4 functioning claws instead of 2.
You can see all 4 claws, and they all work. That one actually hurts.
A Maine restaurant bought Claudette from a Canadian dealer. The restaurant's resident marine biologist thinks the crustacean has a genetic defect that caused the extra set of claws. Another strange eat. This Cheeto worth nearly $100,000 because it resembles Harambe. You may remember in 2016, Cincinnati zookeepers killed the gorilla after a child fell into his enclosure. Afterward, Harambe became one of the internet's favorite memes. The bids for the hot Cheeto started innocently enough at $11, then soared to nearly 10 times that amount, with the Cheeto finally selling for $99,900. Not quite one of a kind, but 3. A rare set of identical triplet girls were born at a Houston hospital.
Definitely overwhelming. Just happy to finally get them all home, though.
They arrived 10 weeks early and each weighed just over 3 pounds. At first, Mom was told she was having twins, but a follow-up appointment revealed a 3rd heartbeat. The odds of having identical female triplets range from 1 in 60,000 to 1 in 2 million. And this is truly one of a kind. The turtle, the same color as a lemon drop, and it might be the only one on Earth. Forest officials in eastern India recently caught the turtle. One of those officials told a local station he'd never seen anything like it in his life. It is thought that this is an albino mutation of a common turtle. Looks like Diddy was onto something back in 2000. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Stephanie Officer.